I'm Alan Colmes, WABC Talk Radio. We're going to talk with the voice behind your dashboard that tells you when your door is ajar. And if it is, maybe you should twist it closed.
Alan Colmes enlivens you.
These yours? Would you send your child into space? We'll have Jack Anderson discussing his talk with the president about his Young Astronauts program.
Alan Colmes enlightens you.
Yours could be the face to launch 1,000 products. Next hour, a woman who puts everyday people in commercials. Is that your face?
Alan B. Colmes talks to you. Mornings on WABC Talk Radio 77A.
I'm Judy DeAngelis, WNBC News.
15-year-old tax preparer, huh?
Yeah. Would you trust a 15-year-old tax
Yeah, I want a 15-year-old kid to do my tax return. When they say number 2 or softer, they mean crayon, not pencil.
Yeah. But you see, it's great. They can't prosecute him. You just want, hey, 15-year-old kid did my
Right.
taxes.
It's a minor. We can't take him to court, so... But also, I don't think I'd like the idea of having someone do my taxes who didn't know that Paul McCartney was in the group before Wings.
That's true.
I think that would be very difficult.
That's very true, too.
Well, nice to see you, Judy, and thank you very much for warming them up.
You're more than welcome.
The warm-up show. Mm-hmm. We're the Dave Sims warm-up show. We have a good show today. Is our guest here yet?
Not yet.
Who is your guest today?
We don't have a show today.
Who's your guest today?
Would you mind not leaving for a while?
No.
Graham Chapman of Monty Python.
I love him. I met him once. He's a wonderfully funny man.
Yeah, and he was on Live at 5 yesterday, so he should be somewhere near the building. We get all the guests from every other show in the building.
Well, that's okay. Steal where you can.
And who else do we have? We have people from the circus. We have a contortionist from the Ringling Brothers Circus.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, and I wonder what he can do to himself. So we'll, can we go into those Craft-O-Matic chairs in the studio? And it'd be kind of interesting to see what kind of things he can do and maybe teach us, so should have been here yesterday. And who else do we have? Elvis impersonators, a guy named Lee Elvis. Now, is that his birth certificate name? That's what I'm curious about. Lee Elvis will be here, and Ron Allen, they're Elvis impersonators. Mm-hmm. There's a female Elvis impersonators, because we're an equal opportunity show.
Isn't that nice?
I think she left the business when she couldn't grow sideburns, so we'll do that later today as well. So that all is coming up as soon as we can think of what to say next. Thank you, Judy. On what time is it? Oh, it's 2:07 on WNBC.
Hi, I'm Imus for the morning. Join me, my friend Charles McCord, Don Cricky with sports, and Roz Frank with traffic reports tomorrow morning on 66 WNBC, New York.
NBC 66 WNBC.
Very important. Let them know that I am sitting here. If I don't say anything, it doesn't matter. As long as they know I'm here. I just play calm, relaxing music and nothing. Period. And then we brought some news. And then Chuck Leonard did the same. And then about midnight, I think it went back to so-called normalcy. Yeah. Interesting. Where were you that day?
I was in 8th grade, and we had a kid who was a real troublemaker, who was always being sent down to the principal's office. And he was sent down to the principal's office that day, and he came back to the principal. Apparently, pandemonium took place in the school, and everything broke loose. And the kid who had been sent down to the principal's office comes back to our social studies class, it was social studies, and whispers something in the ear of the social studies teacher. In retrospect, obviously what he said was that this terrible tragedy had just happened. The teacher didn't believe him because the guy was always inventing stories. So he's like, oh, come on, forget it.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
You're in the wolf.
And then we found out, or the man who cried wolf, and then we found out that it was true. Nothing was said in school, but there was kind of a hush over the school.
How did it affect you as a person? I mean, you were 8 years old, obviously, at the time. So how did it affect? Did you understand?
Well, I was 8th grade, so I was 13, 14 years old, 22 years old in the 8th grade. No, I was 13 or 14, and I don't know how it affected me. Cumulatively, I think we were all affected by events of those years. Between that and then Bobby Kennedy and Martin Luther King and then Watergate and the things that happened in succession. This is it, huh? Last half hour ever for WNBC. WNBC.
Hi, Alan.
Hi.
Just like to say NBC, goodbye. There'll never be another one like you.
That's right.
Thank you very much. WNBC.
66 years and no blacks or Puerto Ricans at the final gathering. You suck out.
Thank you very much. It's good to know. It's good to know that we haven't lost it, ladies and gentlemen. This wouldn't be a regular Alan Colmes show without a call like that.
Here it comes.
WNBC.
Hi, Alan.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm one of your recent listeners, and I'm really sorry to see the station go. I want to ask Judy something.
Go ahead.
Judy, are you going to be able
Judy,
to...
pull yourself together.
Come on, babe.
Yeah, go ahead. We're running out of time here.
Judy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious if you're going to have a position at any other radio station.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be horizontal.
Okay, I hope everything will work out.
A woman can cry and crack jokes at the same time. It's unbelievable. Thank you. WNBC.
Alan, I'm sitting here in my NBC T-shirt on my Oriental rug that I won on your show, and I wanted to say I love you and goodbye.
Well, because you are a winner of WNBC. You didn't win WNBC. No one did. No one cared. But you're going to be our last call. You are our last phone call on WNBC. What's her name? What is your name? Get her name. What is your name? Pardon me?
My name is Caroline.
Caroline who?
And I won tickets to Caroline's also.
Okay, thank you, Caroline.
Bye.
Thank you. Let me just say a few final words, then we're all going to count down to the end of NBC. WNBC Radio, that is. You know, when I first broadcast on this station, it was a realization of a lifelong dream. But I never imagined during my first moments on WNBC that the last seconds I would have on the station would be the last seconds anybody would have. It's a historic moment that belongs not just to me, but also to every broadcaster who ever graced the microphones, every worker at WNBC who made this station great, and to each listener who supported us through the years. I'm Alan Colmes. Thank you. God bless you. And for the last time, this is 66 WNBC, New York. Let's do the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You heard the countdown. It's over.
I'm Alan Colmes. Monday nights, Weird Al Yankovic will be our guest. And also next week, Rudolph Giuliani and Dick Gregory, Stephen Patty McDonald, and others as we work on them. Last night, I offered a rare service to our listeners and gave you the opportunity to call up with your problems. And I think I really helped a lot of people here last night. I offered my lovelorn advice and advice on other life problems. And I realized that maybe doing that kind of thing isn't really in sync with this program. So tonight, something which I think better fits the format of the show, I want those of you who have no problems, those of you whose life is going great, call me up and I will give you problems. Because if your life is going very well, you really got no problems, call me up, and I'm sure we can find some. Because, there's all these advice shows on, and they always, they're dedicated to helping you out with your financial problems or travel problems or real estate problems, whatever it is. So, I want you to know that it doesn't have to work that way. So we could do a segment of, here's your problem. Just call me up and things are going pretty well for you. Maybe you just got that raise, or maybe you just met that woman or man of your dreams. You can call me up, and I think we can find probably some ways that things maybe aren't as good as you think they are. What's the problem in there? Huh? You're on WMCA, hello? How you doing? What's that? I'm doing fine, thanks. What do you say? You have no problems? Yes, you do. You swallowed a harmonica. And you're on WMCA. Hello?
Oh, who's this?
Gary Null.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, it's Alan Colmes. Is that who you were calling?
Oh, is this Alan Colmes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called because I think I have a problem. I
want people with no problems.
Yeah, I think you're very funny. I really enjoy your... When I listened first, I thought it was crazy. Tonight, I thought you were funny. And a few times, I think you're very good, and I like your laugh. And you should be doing better. You'd get a great job.
What do you mean I should be doing better? Why is everybody...
They're looking for people in Europe, in Ireland. They're looking for people on the radio. And you'd really get a great job over there. And you wouldn't have to listen to this baloney you have to listen to.
Oh, I love this baloney.
You do? Okay, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
WMCA, hello. You're on WMCA?
Alan, I don't have a problem.
You have no problems? You there? Well, I could have helped them out, getting them some. Hello. You're on WMCA, hello.
Oh, Alan?
Yeah?
Ben, I was so absolutely no problems.
Yes, you do. You're a kid.
So? You were a kid, too.
You've got your whole life ahead of you. You're going to have to get out of school, get a job, compete with lots of people your age.
Yeah.
You're going to probably develop acne.
Really?
You're only 12, but you're going to probably in 2 or 3 years develop a severe complexion problem.
Helen, I thought my face is perfect.
It is now. But wait till you reach puberty.
Oh.
Then you're going to have to worry about girls. They're going to reject you. They're going to put you down.
Well, Helen, I'm the most handsome guy in the world. Babes are going to go for me.
It doesn't work that way, pal.
No?
No, just because you're handsome. Look at Rock Hudson.
I'm smart?
Lots of smart, handsome people. You think you're just going to have babes fall to your left and right?
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that.
Oh.
Doesn't work like that. They'll still try to screw you over.
Oh.
I'm telling you this from experience. Okay?
Okay, Alan.
You really don't have very much to look forward to.
Now I feel depressed.
You're going to have a mortgage someday?
Yes. I'll go to sleep. I'll be all depressed,
And you're going to have to probably go to orthodontic work?
No, I don't think that, Alan.
You never know.
Well,
you're going to lose your wisdom teeth. And it's going to be painful. We probably have at least 2 of them impacted.
Really?
Yep. It's going to be very painful.
Ouch.
So you think life's a bed of roses because you're 12, but just give it a few years. You're really, the best is over. Okay?
All right, Alan, you made me feel bad.
Thank you.
Okay.